So the big question is this: how are people like us, who didn't take on venture capital, who are spending money from our own pocket, just trying to be a laundromat entrepreneur, how do we market in a way that lets us get our services and our products and the things we believe in out to the public, and yet still remain profitable? This is the question, and in this podcast, I will answer that. My name is Victor Nichols, and welcome to the Laundromat Secrets.
Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a pretty good day today. Today, in this podcast, I wanted to go over how to find a laundromat owner. So, there are many different ways to actually find out who the laundromat owner is. I'm not going to go over all of them, but I'm going to go over quite a few, so it should be a stepping stone of when you guys actually went out scouting and took out all the information with about the machines and stuff, which was the last podcast. This one, you're going to take that information and use it to find the owner. So if you didn't already do so, hopefully you did. Go back to that laundromat and look for a phone number. Look for an email or a business card laying around. Hopefully they got something that has some type of contact information. Most unattended laundromats, they might have like a phone number by the coin changer that says contact such and such if issues arises with this, and then there'll be a phone number. Or like in my store, I got an emergency contact posted up on the wall. It says emergency, has like poison control, police, 911, and then it has my contact information, which it goes to the voicemail. So you're gonna be looking for that type of stuff inside the laundromat. If you can't find any of that, that's fine. Write down the address. Hopefully you already got this information from the research before. There should be an address listed somewhere in the laundromat. Either it's on the front entrance or on a letter laying around or a magazine laying around. But you're gonna write the address down. So if it's 632 and it's located on like 14th Street, there's your address. Most people, because most businesses, they're not gonna have the full address on the door. It'll just have the number. So if it's 362, and I know the laundromat's located on 14th Street in Bradley, and then there you go, there's the address. So you're gonna write that down. Go outside. What's the laundromat called? Is it just called Laundromat, or is it called Spanky's Laundromat, or some other laundromat out there? Write this information down, because this is what you're gonna use to go back to Google and research the information. So now, since you got it, let's jump back on Google, Yahoo, Bing, whatever search engine you use. I like using Google. Type in the laundromat's information and see if anything pops up. Maybe it'll pop up Manta, which is a business site that will show who owns it. If nothing pops up with the address, it just shows your regular listing, or it shows nothing, go to Secretary of State and click on the business lookup. Now, since you got the business name, hopefully there's a business name, you can type that business name in there, and it should pop up who actually incorporated that laundromat. Doesn't always mean that it's incorporated. They could have did a sole proprietorship, which means there's no, they're liable 100% if something goes wrong, versus incorporation or LLCs or some type of license corporation that kind of protects you. So if nothing pops up at all that way, then we're gonna go to City Hall. But if before I move to that, the City Hall one, if something does pop up, it should have their name, address, and sometimes where they actually physically live at. So you can write them a letter. You can use the address that pops up and go to 411.com and put in that address, and it should pop up with their name. It should match the same name as that, and it should pop up with a phone number. If not, then let's move to City Hall. City Hall, just walk in there, whatever town it's in. You're gonna walk up to City Hall person and be like, hey, look, I'm interested in this laundromat. I'm trying to find the owner. I tried looking them up, nothing's popping up, so I don't know if they have a license or not, but could you please look it up? And you're gonna give them the name of the laundromat and the location of the laundromat. They're gonna pull it up, because obviously to run a business in a town, you need your business license. So you're gonna take that information that they hand you and contact the person. That is actually one way to go out and find the owner's information. So great resource. There's other ways to actually do it too. You're probably like, Victor, but what happens if the laundromat's completely empty? No, I totally understand. There's instances where you find a great location, but there's nobody there. It's completely empty. That one we're going to talk about in the next podcast of finding a landlord. So other than that, you guys have a good day.